welcome to the Measured Pencil. I'm Stephen Murray, and I'm here with pencil expert Wes Nelson.
Ahoy, hoy.
Now, Wes, I don't even have time for a special name for you because we got so many firsts going on today's episode.
Yeah?
We have our first unboxing.
Oh,
We haven't even touched these before.
No, we haven't.
And we also have our first time where we have the same pencil in multiple lead sizes.
Oh, yeah, we have like a whole family here.
Yeah. So what is this, and why are we looking at it?
This was a Christmas present I gave to my father. He found these pencils on Woodcraft, which is a specialty woodworking store, and they had an advertisement for these pencils, and he threw it on his list for stuff he wanted for Christmas. So, of course, obviously, I had to get it for him. When he opened them, I was like, please let me have these back. Just like I want to borrow them and do an episode on them. So here we are. They're in our hands now, and I will take very good care of them, and then I will return them to my father.
Awesome. And the name is?
Tomato.
Tomato
Graph X7. And Tomato Graph X3 and Graph X5.
The number denoting the lead size.
Yes.
Now, before we dive into anything, this looks like a Rotring.
It looks exactly like a Rotring 600.
So it's got a lot to live up to here.
Yes. Scary.
It's for woodworking?
I don't know that.
It was in Woodworking Magazine.
It was in a woodworking magazine. Woodcraft.
All right. Shall we dive in?
I think that's the only thing left for us to do is dive right in.
All right, here is the copy from Woodcraft Magazine.
Oh, nice.
This all-inclusive premium mechanical pencil set is ideal for detailed layout work or sketching for your project design ideas. Each pencil features an aluminum body with a retractable nib to prevent lead breakage and accidental damage around the shop. Use the rotating gauge at the tail of the pencil to identify the lead hardness you are using. Works great with rulers supplied with marking holes. Comes as a boxed mechanical pencil set for fine layout work, drawing, and writing. So we'll see if that holds up. Guess how many Amazon reviews there are?
47.
0.
No way.
They're nowhere. It's not on JetPens. There's not any reviews on Woodcraft Magazine. So this is all us, and we're doing it blind. So you have the 0.7.
I have the 0.7.
And I have the 0.5.
Which is, mine is green.
Mine's blue.
Okay.
Oh, they do have the little ring on the top.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, I like that it's like a foamy.
Oh, yeah, the foam is nice.
Instead of just a cardboard, it's a foam.
Oh, wow. I want to lay
nice.
I want to lay my head down upon this. Okay, much heavier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
The knurling sucks.
Yeah, that's in that blick art category there.
The hardness indicator swivels like with a breath of fresh air. It'll swivel on mine. How about yours?
There's a little resistance, but it's definitely the easiest turn I've experienced.
Yeah.
It's the heaviest aluminum pencil I've held.
It's very heavy. It writes. It has a retractable lead sleeve.
That's nice.
So it's a plus on the Rotring 600, I guess, but I would be hard pressed to choose this over that.
I'm still kind of holding it above the knurling like a 600 though.
Yeah.
That nose cone is a little long.
It looks like a Saturn V rocket. My eraser cap has a lot of wobble to it for some reason, up and down. Does yours?
It does, but it doesn't pull out easy.
No. Like it just kind of wiggles in place, but it doesn't fall out.
It's because that eraser mechanism, that's where the wobble is.
Oh, okay. I'm not a fan of that. I do like the green accent above the hardness indicator. Screws apart in the center, plastic internal. This is some of the smoothest knurling I've ever seen. This doesn't really qualify as knurling. It reminds me of a different... Oh, and the nose cone screws off too. This thing comes apart in all sorts of different ways.
Now, I did notice as I was looking for reviews on this, not only does it look like a Rotring, not only does it look like a Retro 51, there's also a company out there called Scrix, Crikss, that has something very similar to this set out there.
I've just placed it next to a Rotring 600, and
it's longer.
It's longer.
The tomato is longer.
The tomato's longer. Specifically, the nose cone is very much longer, and the eraser cap deal is longer too. And the clip seems a little bit longer. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Steven?
I have all sorts of people talking to me now about mechanical pencils, and I'm shocked by the number of people who are like, I've never used one before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like not at all, or exclusively the Bic.
Yeah.
As an introductory set.
Interesting.
It's an interesting idea. How much was it?
I think it was like $20 for the set.
So you can get 3 pencils for $20, or you can spend $30 and get 1 Roach ring.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, $30 for a pencil is a lot.
Yeah.
And it hopefully will last, but as something to be introduced to it, it's not a bad spend.
But do you run the risk of spending $20 and then hating it and then being turned off forever?
Right.
Or is this type of thing where you have to experience bad coffee before you can know what good coffee is or something like that?
Possibly. You know what I think this is for?
What?
This is for the guy who has a Roach ring,
Yeah.
who also wants to like build furniture,
Yeah.
but definitely doesn't want to take the Roach ring into his shop,
Sure.
but is too snooty to use a Bic in the
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah. You know what? That's a great use case. This is like a knock around pencil.
Yeah.
This is like a Carhartt jacket you're going to wear. You're going to abuse it, use it, and not really care because you spent $20 on 3 of them. Wing it around, chuck it at things.
I mean, it does have some good attributes. It's heavy.
It's heavy.
You know, it's all metal. There's a lot of pencils we talk about that aren't metal.
Right.
There's a lot of metal pencils we talk about where we're saying, oh, it's kind of surprisingly light.
Yeah. It's retractable.
It has a retractable nib. Even the 600 doesn't have that.
Right.
There's lots of pencils that I wish would have that.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think it's a writing pencil in my book.
No.
The way that front end is built, my finger is either going to slip down to the end of the nose cone. There's nothing preventing me with that knurling,
Right.
or I'm going to hold it above it. I would very quickly reach for something else.
Let's get the 0.3 out here real quick. I wonder where the tomato name came from.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Especially if, as we're speculating that it might be somehow a knockoff of a Scrix or something, like, why would Woodcraft choose to call it tomato?
Yeah. And this nose cone does not retract.
Oh, the 3 doesn't
No,
retract.
it doesn't retract. And also, now
Interesting.
I'm wondering, instead of a 0.3, why not do a 0.9?
Right, especially if you're going to be doing...
Yeah, woodworking. The knurling feels somehow better on this one. I did have to tighten everything down. It came out of the box somewhat loose. And this harness indicator is a little harder to turn. And that doesn't wobble as much. I don't know. It feels like there's some variation in the machining on these ones.
So the 0.3 is actually a decent pencil.
Yeah, potentially. Besides the fact that it doesn't have a retractable, which is really odd for this size. You'd think you would have it for this size specifically
Right.
for, I don't know.
This is what the knurling... It's like one-way knurling. Like,
Oh.
it's slippery this way,
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
but this way it's not.
It's like shark skin or
Right.
fish scales or something.
It's like
That's
the
weird.
the thing in the rental car where you can go out, but then if you
Yeah,
back
yeah.
over, it'll shred your tires.
Shred your tires, yeah.
Well, there you have it. The Tomato Graph X. We didn't quite love it, but you might find it interesting. It's a neat set for sure. There's 3 pencils, but we'll get you other stuff, and we hope you enjoy them.
We love you.
Have a great week. Bye.
Goodbye.
This was The Measured Pencil with Wes Nelson and Stephen Murray. Theme song and additional music composed and performed by Josh Baumgartner. Additional production support by Two Desk Productions. If you want to see what the pencils look like, please follow us on Instagram at The Measured Pencil. If you'd like to share your pencil story, please record a short audio file, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and email it to us at themeasuredpencil@gmail.com. Or, if you'd like us to review your favorite pencil, please email us with the name and it might appear on a future episode. Thanks for listening.